Hi folks, I'm Michael, this is Punk as Folk, and this is Frank Turner's Tape Deck Art. Frank Turner's Tape Deck Heart was released in 2013 originally on Extra Mile Records. Again, this is one I have on black vinyl, so I'm not going to take it out and show you. There's nothing special. It's just an awesome record. The first song I'm going to go into is Recovery. In case you haven't ever heard Frank Turner, it's very acoustic driven, post-punk, folk punk. I don't know what you would call it, honestly. It's fucking awesome. The first song on the record is called Recovery, and I don't know quite how he meant it, but this song meant a lot to me last year when I was going through some struggles. A lot of the lyrics are about knowing that you need help, and trying to get there, which is hard for a lot of people. A lot of the struggles with addiction get covered in there. Losing people in our lives that, maybe meant a lot to us and just couldn't deal with our shit anymore. The next song I'm gonna go over is Losing Days. It's just a great acoustic led rhythm with a mandolin. It's about growing up and things changing, people changing. As we get older, it seems like the days go by faster. A lot of the things that seemed important to us when we were 20, now as we're approaching 40 in my case, don't seem quite so important. And the way I tend to be is my favorite song on the record. Second favorite song on the record. They're all my favorite songs on this record, honestly. Just about sometimes we all need somebody, okay, maybe not all of us, but myself especially, needs somebody to save us from ourselves. We get so wrapped up in things that we need somebody to pull us back, somebody to kind of anchor us. I like that song. It means a lot to me because I was lucky enough to find that. The next song on the album, and again, one of my favorite songs, is Plain Sailing Weather. It's a fun song that reminds me so much of me and how I can literally fuck up anything no matter how good I have it. It kind of shifts back and forth between like slow and serene and like a fast-paced, raucous. I keep saying great song. It's a fun song to listen to. And I get a lot from it because, again, my biggest enemy is myself. Telltale Signs really highlights Frank's vocal ability. It's a slow memoir type song about maybe you knew somebody back in the day and they are still the same person they were and you have changed, or vice versa, I guess happens. And that sometimes those people we knew back then left scars on us, either emotionally or actually physically in some of our cases. But they stay with us and they make us who we are. We don't forget that we have a bat in the garage. Son of a bitch. It's kind of cool when he's not hurting anybody. Not yet. Sorry. Yeah. The struggles we go through with people tend to influence how we grow, and sometimes people don't like that. Four Simple Words is on side B. It starts with a very slow piano and Frank Turner crooning. Is the best way I can describe it. He sounds like he could have been playing at any piano bar at any period. Which is, I love his range. Because then the crooning leads into a soft acoustic, which leads into a full out like punk rock breakout where everything's fast, high tempo, but they get the piano, and it just makes for a really solid display on most sound systems because you have a lot of different instrumentation as well as Frank belting. So, and then the last song I'm going to go over is Anymore. It's just, again, another soft sort of, I don't want to say slow, but a softer, slower paced acoustic song about falling out of love. And I'm sure that's something we've all been through. You think they're the one, and then eventually you realize that they're not, and it's nobody's fault. You just kind of grew up differently. So yeah, again, it's another record that I can find a lot to relate to, and Frank has, I don't know, somewhere like 10 million albums, but they're all equally good. So yeah, check this one out. Again, I'm going to link to wherever I purchased this one from. Flagship, maybe. Don't buy it from Amazon. I tried to order it twice from Amazon because I couldn't find it anywhere else, and they had it, and 2 times they sent me some country album that I was not digging. I don't like country, so neither should you. Anyways, Frank Turner's Tape Deck Heart. Buy it or stream it. I know it's on Tidal. I'm sure it's on every other streaming service as well. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.